Hi everyone, welcome to our latest Zazzle chat. I'm back again with Monica and we're going to be showing off some of our new products. If you've been taking a look at the forums, you've probably noticed that we've had a lot of great launches lately, so we want to really show you what some of those look like. And if you do have any questions about any of these products, please make sure to send us those via Twitter. We're at Zazzle, and you can use the hashtag ZazzleChat to send us questions about these actual products. And if you are on social media, just as an extra note, use just the hashtag Zazzle to promote your own products, because we'd love to see them and maybe share them as well on our side. So, Monica, welcome back.
Thanks. It's been a while.
Yeah. What kind of products do you have to show us today?
So we have a lot of new products that we're really excited about for summer, for whatever, and we're always coming out with new products. So we're excited to share some of the latest and greatest with you guys.
Great. So what is first up for us today?
So probably the biggest revenue driver for designers is our latest magnetic invitations and business cards. Great. So I don't know if you've seen them. This is the example of one. The magnetic invitations actually come in 4 different sizes.
And this is the 5x7?
This is the 5x7. It comes in a square, a 5x5, a standard postcard, as well as a 4x9, which is a longer, more rectangular shape. Mm-hmm. So really fun shapes. I think I've seen a lot of great designs on all of them. But I think we used to have, or we still have, magnetic photo cards. Magnet? Yeah, photo magnets. The 3x4 was $4.95 and the 4x6 was $6. And these are substantially cheaper. And the other ones did well. And for invitations, I think these will do really well. So if you're designing invitations, graduation announcements, anything that needs to be stuck on a fridge, save the dates, I think these will be really great. If you guys already have existing designs and want to put them on these, that would be great.
Great. So these might be really great for something that would require a photo template, something that you'd really want that photo of the person sending it to hang on your fridge.
Oh, great. On holidays. I think with holidays coming up, I want to make sure you have all your holiday best-selling designs on these as well.
And are these mailable?
These are definitely mailable. So they're kind of, you can see they're lightweight. For magnets, they're still very sturdy magnets, but they are thin and flexible, so they can go through and just standard postage. I don't think there's any additional requirements for this, which is great.
Great. And we do have another new magnetic product.
Yes, and that is the magnetic business cards. So they're the same size as our current business cards, but because they're magnets, they have a slightly different bleed. But again, they stick well. They're light. These are whereas the invitations are sold one you can buy them in increments of 1 with good volume discount. Obviously, as you go up, these are sold in packs of 25, and these just come in one size, but. One thing that we've noticed is that even though they're named business cards, a lot of people don't use these as just business cards. There's a lot of different use cases. And so, be creative with obviously the invitations as well as the business cards. Anything that you think would be magnetics, like games or ticket stubs, not posters, but, anything that you guys can think of. They actually do really well. So we're excited for these.
Great.
Oh, one other thing. They're actually made in our San Jose offices, our factories. So these have a pretty quick turnaround, and I think they will do really well for the holidays. So like I said, if you guys have any holiday designs that will do well, get them up before the holiday season so that we can have them in our systems and they're searchable.
Yeah, definitely time to start thinking holidays already.
Yeah, we're thinking about holidays for sure.
Definitely. Great. What do we have up next?
So, obviously cases have always done well for us, and we just recently launched the iPhone 6 battery case. So it's actually just like a normal case, but it does have an extra external battery that you can charge your phone, especially when it's summer coming up and everyone's going on vacation and you're in Disneyland all day. And for me, I use my phone, taking pictures. It's not just a phone anymore. It's to take notes. My battery drains so quickly. And so having this extra battery charger this is the casemate one, and it's only for iPhone 6 right now, but it's 2,800 mAh, which equates another 13 hours of talk time and another full charge, which is really great for people on the go. We also have an iPhone 5 that launched a little earlier in the year that comes with an uncommon case, and that is 2,200 mAh. But again, probably adds another 10 hours of talk time. So if you're in a crunch and you don't want to use your phone, like don't let that be the reason why you don't use your phone and take those pictures. So these are awesome.
And where can designers find these?
So these are actually working on ways to get them more prominent. But if you go to the Casemate tool and you look at the iPhones, it's actually under iPhone 6. It's additional $60. Both the iPhone 5 and the iPhone 6 hover around the $100 price point, but I think they'll still do pretty well just because the practical use of them.
Yeah. Great. So this is something that customers can also switch existing iPhone case designs to this battery case option.
Yeah.
If the designer has allowed that.
Yeah. So make sure you have the option to like style switch, but also if you're an affiliate as well, I would definitely promote this in the summer. And just kind of talk about the benefits of having an extra iPhone case. And it comes with the charger, and it's lightweight, actually, surprisingly, and it doesn't add that much bulk to your phone. Yeah.
Great. All right. So we have another product that is actually live on the site right now, but we'll be announcing it officially tomorrow. Some of you have already noticed it.
Yes.
Something from our friends at Maryland, China.
Yeah, so this is actually, I love home decor, and this is probably one of my favorite new products. I think it's just a really beautiful platter. So the actual platter is 13 by 9.25, but you'll notice that the design area is slightly larger, and that's because it kind of goes down, and so there's a curve, and then we have a little peak. But it's white under, and it's a beautiful like porcelain plate, and it's pretty hefty. I think, you know, when you look at it, it's a very nice, elegant plate. The best part is it's dishwasher, microwave safe.
How about food?
And food safe, but make sure you don't like cut on it. I mean, like all plates, because it is like printed on, you could chip them. So I would use like maybe not pre-packaged, but pre-prepared foods. But it's a great serving platter. I think these will do really well during the holiday, 4th of July, anything where you have a dinner party. I think this is a great way to add like a conversation piece or a talking point, and they're great housewarming gifts.
Or some sort of keepsake for like an anniversary or a wedding.
Yeah, they're practical though.
Yeah. Beautiful. All right. So it's getting hot here in the summer. Things can get a little interesting in your car. What can we do to help people out?
Yes, so we just launched our air fresheners. They're from a great company out in Omaha, Nebraska, called InstaFresher. So we actually have 4 different sizes. 3 if it's like the rectangle, but you can do it either landscape or portrait. And these are so fun. Personalized air fresheners. They come in 5 different scents, and they're pretty reasonably priced as like, and they do get a pretty good volume discount. We see these being popular with the wedding segment as like wedding favors. We have them in 5 different scents. So there's a new car, cucumber and fresh mint, which is my personal favorite. Fast Lane, Black Ice, Emerald Sea, and Island Breeze. And so it's hard to describe the actual scent of these. I mean, it's like hard to describe the actual scent of a rose if you've never smelled a rose before. But I think if you are buying them in bulk, maybe try one to see. Make sure you like the scent before you order them in bulk. But these are really fun. They're double-sided, and they last probably like a month. If you can kind of cut it and like release it, the scent slowly, you can just like get a strong whiff if you put it on your dashboard. So these are conversational pieces. They're fun and you've already seen some great designs on these.
It could be great little favors.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So.
All right. What else do we have that's perfect for summer?
So, I know that I've been trying to work out more, and my hair gets in my face. So we have just launched these one-up bands. So they're headbands. These, I actually went to like a yoga studio the other day, and I saw them selling similar ones. Like they're very trendy right now. So we sell them in a 1-inch and a 1.5-inch with a double satin or a cross grain material.
So this is a little more textured. This
Yes.
is a little more smooth.
Yes. And then there's 10 different colors on the inside. So I think these will do really well come fall season for sports, like girls soccer, girls volleyball, kind of anything along those lines, as well as just like our athletic segment. We've actually seen a growing trend recently that our consumers are buying more like athletic equipment. Everyone's trying to be healthier these days, right? It's like it's about taking care of your body, and I think this is one of those things that's like great because it's really holds back your hair when you're running, when you're doing sports.
Elastic.
Yes, and the best part is you can actually throw these in the wash and dry to wash them and then hand dry them. So they're fully washable as well.
Perfect. All right. What next? So we can keep the hair out of our face. How do you keep the sun out of your eyes?
So we have head sweats, visors, and caps. And these are actually like pretty popular. We've seen things like this in like races and stuff. There are a lot, like at the Boston Marathon, at the San Francisco Marathon. They're like a huge sponsor, head sweats. But now they're doing custom one-offs with Zazzle. This is interesting because actually the one Liz has here has the different design areas for the cap. There's a visor and then the cap. The visor only has one print design area, and the cap has 3, so 2 sides in the back.
And when you're in the design tool, you'll notice that one of those side areas is actually a little bit smaller, and you'll see that that's because it actually includes the Head Sweats logo there on the side. So the design area that you have on that side in particular is a little bit smaller. And we did previously see that there was a little bit of an issue that the design or art view for these sides were actually switched. That's all fixed up now, so when you're looking at that design view for either of the sides, you can be sure that that design or art view is the proper design area.
Yeah, so there's 2 materials actually. You can see it maybe here. This is a knit versus a woven, and they're both, it just really depends on kind of your style, but they both are great, and they use a special fabric called Eventure Knit Poly, which dries 3 to 4 times faster than normal cotton. So, you know, when you're running and sweating, and then again, you can throw this in the wash because I would want to keep a cap on because I'm sweating all the time. But you can throw these in the wash and then dry them, and they dry really quickly. So you can go on your next run if you're so inclined. So yeah, we're really excited about these. We see these doing
really
well.
High quality.
Yeah, we see these doing really well in the like fun runs or like tennis, rowing, anything, any kind of that, anything related to that. So we recommend like, you know, these are for like an active lifestyle, so you can do like tennis or like fun words.
Yeah, fun slogans.
Yeah.
Great. All right, speaking of fun, what other hilarious headwear do we have?
So we have these cap sacks, and what is a cap sack? It's a fanny pack for your head. So, this is really fun.
And so there's actually a little pouch.
Yes, they actually come with this pouch that opens up. You can store, I don't know, sunscreen, your keys maybe. I wouldn't put anything too heavy because remember it's on your head. But it's just like a little novelty item. It's fun. It comes in 6 vibrant neon colors. I think these would be great as like gifts for your like nephews or nieces if they're going to concerts and stuff. It's just like a fun item to talk about.
Very unique.
Very unique.
We love being unique.
Yes.
Great. So while we're thinking sporty,
yes.
What other kind of sport things do we have?
So, fun enough, we launched these. I think we launched them a couple weeks ago, so just in time for Father's Day, and they've been doing really well for Father's Day. But they're custom baseballs, and they're actually regulation size. I wouldn't play with them because they actually come with this glossy finish, and they're perfect for photos because of that high gloss shine. But they come with 2 design areas, which you'll see the design tool.
So it's actually the entire baseball.
Yeah, the entire
is designable.
And then they're actually hand stitched. So it's a very, very nice gift giving piece. Again, like I said, Father's Day has been doing really well with these balls. We see like gifts to grandpa, or gifts to coaches, anything along those lines. These are very special, and it's just a unique item that's kind of sentimental.
Great. So these would be good to have nice customizable templates on.
Yeah, yeah.
Great.
Speaking of Father's Day, another thing that's been doing really well are our golf balls. So we launched golf balls. They're from a maker, golfballs.com. And they have just a small design area, but they're actually branded, so they're Wilson Ultra 500. And if you play golf, that's actually a pretty good brand and so it's nice to have a branded one that's also customizable. This one says, "Thanks for making our day sweet," which is cute. We've seen these do really well in the wedding favor again, like for the guys or for the girls, or if you're just a golf fan, you know. So these are, you can get them in a pack of 3 for $14.95, or a pack of a set of 12 for $29. So $29.95. So yeah, they're really fun.
And you can kind of see that one design area is pretty small. So if you remember from some of our previous Zazzle chats where we've talked about products like our small cookies or our pet tags or our wine stoppers, this is kind of the same idea. It's a real small design area. So you're going to want to make sure that if you're using text, that your font is really large, the font is really bold, nothing really small or really thin, or it's not going to really come through on your design area. So think big, think bold, really simple, and those are some recommendations that we've received from this maker as well.
Yeah, and one thing I forgot to mention is it's obviously a golf ball, so there's like dimples or, and so make sure that your design can withstand that, because it's just the nature of golf, obviously, and so make sure your design is clear enough that it will still look good with the dimples of the golf ball.
Again, not going to want to go into too much detail with your designs.
But these are great, again, grandfathers, fathers, we're looking out for you.
Yeah.
And then lastly, speaking of summer, we have cornholes. And
so I know a lot of you, some of you definitely recognize this, and some of you didn't. It's very popular in some areas, not quite as known in others, but
a popular beach game.
Yeah, real fun outdoor lawn game.
So the reason a lot of people have talked about the high price, and the reason is because they'll show you.
Yeah.
It is actually a huge. So this is the actual size, and I'm sitting on the floor. I'm 5'8". Well, I'll put it on the floor. So I'm 5'8", and so it comes up to here. And so that's actually how big it is, and it's made of wood, and it has this kind of backing. It comes in 3 different colors: black, natural, and white. And based on your design, you can kind of choose that. But it's a huge game, and it's just like it's a really nice product.
Yeah, it's actually very sturdy.
Yeah,
long-lasting kind of thing.
It comes with 8 bean bags, so you can choose 2 colors.
So you can have opposing teams.
And
have the colors actually coordinate with your design.
These are hand sewn as well. And they come with 2 boards. So, again, we've seen really good designs for weddings. I think they're such a fun game, like bride and groom games. They're great for outdoor conversations. Tailgating, if you know, like teens or like clever sayings.
Like picnics or family reunions, any sort of large gathering where you're going to have events and food and a lot of people that you can entertain very easily with a fun long game.
And obviously, as our site becomes bigger, not everyone's going to buy every product, but that's why we kind of add these, because we want to appeal to like niche markets and things that people like have been asking for. And this is something that we think will do pretty well in certain markets. So we're excited about that.
Great. All right. So I think that's all the products that we're talking about at the moment. So let's see if we have some questions. For our magnetic invitations, do we think that either of these products will work out as car magnets?
No, we're coming up with more card magnets, but I think these are kind of, car magnets need to be more sturdy, and these are great for your fridge, but I wouldn't
drive down the highway.
Yeah, with these.
Great. For our iPhone 6 battery case, for that cord, do we know if that coordinates with the average iPhone charger?
Yeah, so it's just a normal USB port, and you plug it in.
Okay, so you can charge the case separately from your phone.
Yeah, you can charge this, and you can charge it any USB. You can use any charger or your laptop.
For our headbands, what are the sizes like?
So there's a 1.5 width and then a 1 inch.
So do we think, is this just a one size fits all, or
kids
sizes?
These are probably not for kids. These are probably for I would say teens and up, 13 plus, because our heads start becoming the same size. But they have a elastic, so one size fits most, unless you have like a.
Do you think we plan on adding any other sizes, like for kids in the future?
We're thinking about it. There's definitely more regulations when it comes to kids, so we just want to make sure there's more testing involved, and so we're going through that process to make sure we are fully compliant for all our kids' products.
Awesome. For the cornhole sets, since those are for outdoor use, how do we feel about the design? Is that pretty long lasting? How's it out in the sun?
It's actually coated with a UV protection, and so these should last definitely more than one season. Like these are kind of like a long lasting piece that you can keep for a long time.
Wonderful. So I know we have some really exciting stuff that's coming up on the horizon that we'll be sharing a lot in the forums tomorrow. So please keep an eye on the Zazzle News forum. But can you give us a hint of some things that might be coming soon?
Let's just say summer's coming and sun's out, guns out. So stay tuned for exciting updates.
Okay, I think that's all we have for now. If you do have any additional questions about any of these products or other products that you've seen on the site, please feel free to chime in on the forums. We'll be sure to take a look there as well. And thanks so much for tuning in.